Hello, I want to share with you 3 things today that I love about Ecamm Live. And if you're not familiar with what Ecamm Live is, it's software for a Mac that's designed for live streaming or recording videos. If you're familiar with Ecamm, let me share 3 things that I think you might really enjoy if you haven't already taken advantage of these. Number 1 is record only. Like I said, Ecamm Live is designed to be a great live streaming tool for YouTube, for Facebook, Twitch, whatever you're going to, but I have used it the most as a record only tool. You record your video, and all the different tools that are in Ecamm that make it great for live streaming also allow you to create the video you want and then save you a lot of time on editing on the back end. I'm not a phenomenal editor, don't know a lot about that stuff, and so I love that this kind of stuff built into Ecamm saves you time on the back end. In fact, that's how I made this video. Second thing I like about Ecamm Live is the fun you can have with it. It's got built-in sound effects and you can add your own. Little bicycle horn, little DJ, party horn. You can add your own sounds and music in there and have fun with it. It also allows you to plug in your phone and use it as a camera. One of the great things with that is you can use a combination of your phone and Ecamm and Memoji and a camera filter, and it comes into a video like I've made, and it's on my YouTube channel. It's linked in the video below, where you can create a video that looks like a comic animated video with these tools together. So check out a sample of what that looks like. A cool little tip that I got from a guy named Brian. I'll have his link and the original video links in the video description, but a way that you can come across on your video using your iPhone, a few features of messages, and the Ecamm Live software. Okay, so it's that simple. It's Ecamm Live, your phone, and some features all plugged in together. There's a lot of other things it can do that can draw you apart and get people's attention by bringing fun into your video or your live stream instead of just a talking head on a screen. The third thing I really love about Ecamm Live is the virtual camera output. At the top, you have an output option, and you can choose video monitor if you want to see a monitor of what's going on, audio, NDI, but this virtual cam, if you choose to turn that on, then when you go into a Zoom call or a Microsoft Teams meeting or whatever else you're going out to, your video is what you have full control over. So let me explain. If you go into a Zoom call and you're going to be a presenter, you have to get permissions set up for you to be able to share your screen. And if you're like me, you've been in meetings where someone says, okay, let me show you this, and they realize in that Zoom call they didn't get permissions and didn't have things set up. Maybe didn't even test it out ahead of time. Now they're in a bad spot. They either can't show the visual or they have to bring their camera around to their screen. It's just not good. Sometimes I've been in meetings where they've stopped the call, had everybody rejoin so they could get that feature set up. Well, with Ecamm Live, you control what goes out. So if I want to share my screen, I just share my screen. If I want to show you a video or I want to play a sound effect, whatever I want to do, I control everything that goes out of the video, not just my camera feed going out. And I love that. I've used that when I've been into a meeting. I was in a Zoom call. I want to get everybody's attention because, in a Zoom call, you see a lot of faces looking down at side screens, or you see the back of their phone and it kind of pops up and you realize they're not really paying attention. You wouldn't want that with an audience in front of you live. Why would you want that virtually? And so we have this screen set up and you can do something creative like do that Memoji video. Now you'll capture their attention, but you can do all of that without anybody else giving you permissions or any kind of setup on their end because you control what goes out of your video. It's a great tool. I've even used this when I've been in an interview situation and someone wanted to see a map. That was the best answer to their question. I used the video overlay to look like picture in picture, brought a map up on the screen using Keynote, and did all of that because of this virtual video output. It is a pro feature in Ecamm Live, but I believe it's worth it because of what it allows you to do when you want to share and have full control of your screen. 3 things. There's a lot more I love about Ecamm, but those are 3 that I thought you should know. If you've been using Ecamm, do you use these? Do you like these? What have you found? What are your favorites? You can leave those in the comments. If you haven't used Ecamm, I've got an affiliate link in the description below. You can check it out, 14-day free trial, and you can test this out. Let me summarize those 3 things I love about Ecamm. Number 1 is record only, being able to save yourself time editing because of all the things you can do while you're recording the video. And number 2, the fun factor, how you can plug in sound effects, or you can use your phone as a camera and do some creative things to add some fun to liven up your presentation and set you apart from others. And then number 3, the virtual camera output. Being able to have full control as a presenter of what goes on screen is huge. This virtual camera output allows you to share your screen, give a presentation, show a video file, do whatever you want because you have control over that when you're presenting. Thanks for checking out this video. If you found it helpful, give it a like. I'd appreciate that. If you know someone else that might benefit from hearing this about Ecamm Live, if you'd share it with them, that would be a great thing for me. And finally, I'm going to be doing more of these Ecamm Live videos, sharing some features and things that I like, even how I use Keynote and do presentations. If you subscribe, you'll get those features, as well as some videos I do on presentation skills and speaking tips. Thanks a lot. I'll see you next time.